Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 13 of our course, Introduction to Dance Education. Similar to every week, there are three announcements for this week. The first one is summarize. Um, in the assignments, I ask you to summarize the reading. And when I say summarize, I want you to think of retelling a story to someone or explaining what happened to someone who wasn't present or didn't engage with the reading. So, retelling a story, explaining the thing to someone that was not there or hasn't engaged with our reading. So, that's kind of like one audience. So, who are you writing to? You're writing to someone um, that has not engaged with our course material, but you're sharing it so that they understand it or feel included, right? Which kind of takes me to number two. Well, wait, let me pause for a second. I asked you to summarize and I asked you to answer questions, right? So you're summarizing it, you're retelling those stories, and you're making sure that you hit on some of those points. So it's all of that, right? Announcement number two is details. So when you're writing, thinking of you're writing to two different audiences, one somebody who has not engaged with our course materials, and the other person, the other audience member is me, the person that has engaged with the materials. So with that in mind, you need to have details, right? Details that demonstrate your engagement with the course content. How do I know you read it? The chapter that I asked you to read or the video or so forth. I know it because you're recalling very specific things that happened, right? You're giving your if there was a dance, you're naming the dance. If there was a theme, you're talking about that theme, you're mentioning that theme. If it happened in a specific place, you're talking about that place. You're giving details that demonstrate that you actually read or engaged with whatever source I gave you for the assignment. And our last and final announcement is five. I have said several times throughout the course that we have a standard of 5 sentences for paragraphs. Now, I want to see if you're actually listening, if you're actually taking this information in. So, for this week's assignment, when you get to your submission, I just want you to write the phrase 5 sentences. I'm going to say that again. For this week's assignment, for your submission, all you need to do, all you need to do is write the phrase 5 sentences. This will let me know that you are paying attention, you're listening, you know how to apply what I just said to a situation, to an experience. And if you do that, you will get full credit. If there are any questions, concerns, or other things that come up, please remember to email me prior to the due date so that we can work those things out, and you can do your best. Take care.